Guys, can anyone please confirm now? Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, thanks for confirming. Okay. So yesterday I have not taken the session, guys. My kid was not feeling well, so yeah, didn't take a session. So there's the continuation of session from 23rd. So let me recall what are the topics I discussed on, I think, Tuesday. So the first we started, I think, yeah, we started understanding about output functions, right? We do have totally 4 output functions, right? And then followed by the input function we discussed. That is something prompt. And also, guys, I have explained non-functional programming drawbacks, right? Programming drawbacks, or we can say challenges. So guys, these are the 3 topics we discussed on Tuesday. Let's have a quick recap on this. So what are the output functions, guys, that we use?
5 output functions.
First one is we use
Console dot.
Right, alert we can use, or we can use confirm, right? So what is the difference between the both?
Just for confirmation, we use confirm message. Alert box means it is used for showing the
A message. That's it.
yes, sir,
Right.
showing a message, sir.
Correct. And also I have shown you
document dot write.
I have shown you document dot write and console dot log. Yeah. Can anyone tell me the difference between the both?
Document will appear in the HTML page, sir. Document dot write. Console.log means it's inner, sir. Inside the web page. It will not be shown in the normal web page.
Yeah, you can say console.
Yes, sir, it will shown in console.
HTML body.
Inside the inspect. Yeah, when you do inspect, when you go developer tools, there you can say console window, right? And also I given a summary. Console.log we use it to display intermediate results, right? Intermediate results, that is also how discussed, right? And also only one input function is this, that is something prompt. So during the prompt discussion, I recall how I explained you how to do type conversion, right, by using eval, because if you not use eval, the prompt always return the strings.
Concatenate.
Right, prompt always return the strings, right? For the string, if you use plus operator, definitely it will do concat. But guys, other than the plus, okay, if you do any other operation like multiplication, okay, or subtraction, that will work, guys. That automatically type conversion will happen. You can also give it a try, that will work. But always, the eval is recommended to use it. And also, guys, I discussed non-functional programming. So this is one of the very important concept, okay, for all JavaScript the frameworks, and as well as for your React as well. Okay, so for non-functional programming drawbacks, can anyone unmute and tell me what are the challenges, guys, we have seen it? The first one is
code reusability and
right.
Performance will be decreased.
Performance decreases, time will increases, and
Correct. So we are not
efficiency will also
following
decrease.
dry rule we are not following, and then code will take more space, and then definitely execution
memory
time
will be wasted, sir.
Right. And what is the modularity?
Support.
Dividing main programs
Dividing
into
the program
subparts.
into subparts.
Dividing program into subprograms.
Correct, right? So now today, guys, I'll be going, explain functional programming, and we'll see how these problems will be resolved. Guys, since in JavaScript I have so many concepts, so what I will do in JavaScript apps folder, the first part we done it, that is something basics. Okay, and after the basics, what are the program we practice so far? All are basics only. Now there's a one more folder I created function. So because I have so many concepts in functions, so I'll be keep all the function related concepts in this folder and I'll upload the same into the drive. Okay. So I'll be creating the first file today. Okay. First file today again. So and guys, today I'll be giving some tasks to you, and this is definitely will be benefit to you for your other programming languages also. So these are the programming I was taking. You can take any one of the program I can explain now. Okay. So first let me write again. Today I'll start with non-functional programming. Okay. Today I'll start with non-functional programming. Non-functional programming in JavaScript. So I'll start from here. Guys, these are the problem statements. Very basic problem statements I have shown here. So if you see the first one, average of 6 numbers. Okay, very basic logic, right? Next, if you see simple interest, a plus b whole square logic, area of circle logic, biggest of two numbers logic, and addition of three numbers. Guys, select any one of them. Okay, I'll explain again in non-functional programming from scratch, and then I'll convert that into functional. Remaining guys, you have to try it. That's the task for you. And also I'll be explaining the function preparation ways also today. Today's session is pillar for rest of everything in UI guys until you finish React. So if things are not clear, please stop me. Okay, if things are not clear, stop me, and you can happily ping that. Sir, can you explain one more example? I'm happy to explain multiple examples until you perfect the concept. Okay. The thing is, I was expecting everyone should know the business logic of this. Business logic. I mean, the formula. Everyone should know already formula for it. Okay. Guys, select any one of them in the chat, please. Can you ping in the chat? So I'll explain again. Non-functional, functional, everything. Okay, I got someone from 3. Okay. Guys, please use a chat. Tell me which one you want to mix. Okay, 2. Okay, 4. 3. Okay. I'll take majority number. Okay. 3. Okay. 3. Okay, then I'll go with the 3 then. A plus b whole square. Okay. Right. Fine. So yeah, we'll get into the programming now. I'll be explaining, a plus b whole square. Okay, just give a moment. Someone is knocking the door. Just give me a moment. Just give me a Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm back. It's just a delivery. Okay, fine. So yeah, so I'll be explaining about this program now in a non-functional programming way. Okay, so I think this is not the right way. We have to open a script tab. Guys, you are able to hear me, right? Guys, you are able to hear me, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is something, my program now I'll be explaining. So the non-functional programming in the sense, first what you need to do, the step one is you have to declare the variables, right? So we need to declare A, B and result. Okay, A, B and result. And then after that, guys, I'll be initializing some values, A equal to 5, let's say B equal to 3. This is initialization. And guys, you know the logic, right? So the logic will be, yeah, you can do a manual code this way, like, A square, plus 2AB plus B square, and finally you can put the result, right? So I think this is not the tough code, right, everyone? I think everyone are aligned with this logic.
Can you explain once?
Come again? You want me to explain the logic? Hey, you should not ask, and even I should not explain this, even you ask me, right? So this is just A plus B whole square, man. See, A square plus B square plus 2AB, right? We are printing the result.
Carry
So
on.
the thing is, guys, why I'm considering the non-functional? See, here it will show 5, 3 A plus B whole square, right? 5, 3 A plus B whole square. Now I want to do the same A plus B whole square for other two numbers, right? Then what do you need to do? Again, you have to go with the same code, right? And then change the values, like, which inputs you need to change, right? And then you can write the business logic and print the result. So this is something, I was talking about non-functional, right? This is something, I was talking about, non-functional case. Let's say if you need one more time addition, then again, change your inputs like this. Okay, change your inputs like this. Again, do the business logic and print the result, right? So this is something, guys, non-functional programming approaches. No, actually, Madhuri, if you go with some prompt also, I understand your concern, but I don't want to go with the prompt. Okay, my use case is completely different. Okay, right. So this is something I was saying non-functional programming, and the challenges is, see, if I want to do 100 times A plus B whole squares for different inputs, then my code goes increase, then the execution time will be decreased, then less readability, and extensibility is difficult, and there's no modularity. So that's what, guys, we discussed in the last session. Now today I'll be explaining, guys, how to convert this non-functional programming to functional programming. Now let me run the code. Let me run the code. Guys, since I was displaying this result, okay, since I was displaying this result on the console.log in the same Visual Studio Code, guys, in same Visual Studio Code, you can see a debug console window on the down. As soon as you run the code, you can see the output on the down, guys. So first A plus B whole square, 5, 3 A plus B whole square is 64, 2, 5 A plus B whole square is 49, and then 6, 4 A plus B whole square is 100, guys. Okay, so this is what, guys, we can check. Yeah, even you can go to the browser and you can do inspect, and you can go to console. Here also, guys, you can see the same outputs. Okay, any place, guys, you can pick it. That's not a problem. This is something, non-functional programming. Now, guys, I'll be showing you how to convert this non-functional programming to functional programming now. And guys, we can see how this drawbacks will be, overcome, guys, here. Okay, so we'll see now how to overcome that problem. So I'll go in the steps, guys. One by one step we'll go. So I need your inputs now. Maybe, yeah. Let's keep this code at left side. Let me open a fresh notepad. Let's keep it as right side. Okay. Yeah, so this is our code. Right, you're correct. It's like methods. I was discussing about, how to write a method in JavaScript. Nothing on beyond it, what I was doing here. Okay. So guys, the first step to convert a functional, non-functional to functional programming is You have to identify the duplication of code. Tell me what lines of code is duplicating here. Anyone? Unmute. and
Result console dot
14
log.
and 15, sir.
Exactly. So don't think that A, B are duplicating. No. Only line number 14 and 15. See, it's repeated 3 times here. So the point number 1 is you have to identify the duplication of code. That is step 1. And whatever the code that you observe that the code is duplicating, then put them into the flower base test. This is a step number 1. Guys, this is step number 1. You need to do identify the duplication of code and put them into the flower base. This is step number 1. And step number 2 is in variable declaration section. In variable declaration section, if you see, ABs are keep on changing, right? ABs are keep on changing, right? And based on ABs, results also keep on changing, right? But we know that AB are input variables and result is an output variable, right? Now, what you need to do is, guys, you have to declare only the output variable, not input variables. You have to declare only output variable, not input variables. I'll tell you the reason and where we can declare the input variables little bit later. But this is a step 2. I'll repeat the step number 1. Step number 1 is identify the duplication of code and put them in flower base. Step number 2 is insert the flower base, declare your output variable. Right? I think 2 steps are clear, everyone. Guys, do you have any concerns up to here? Please confirm it quick.
No, sir.
No. Okay, nice. Now in mathematics, this braces we have to call it as set. Correct? I'm talking about pure maths. We call it as a set, right? And now in this set, if you see, we have 3 statements. In this set, we have 3 statements. And these 3 statements performing which operation is some a plus b whole square, right? Right? Whole square. These 3 statements are performing one specific action. Now, step number 3 is a developer has to give a meaningful name for it. A developer has to give, a meaningful name is. So I was giving the name is find AB square, guys. I was giving a name, guys. The name is something, find AB square, nothing but a plus b whole square. Or if you want to do like this, you can do it, no issue. Okay, see, find a plus b whole square. I'll repeat, guys. Step number 3 is you have to give a meaningful name. You should not ask someone, guys, sir, what will be the name for it? You should not ask someone. Since you are a developer, you have to think and you have to keep it here. This is step number 3. And step number 4 is, if you see, guys, in the variable list, we have not declared the inputs, right? Right? Inputs are still pending. Now, here, guys, you have to declare your inputs as a parameter list. I'll repeat, you have to declare your inputs as, parameter list here. This is a step number 4. And the last step, guys, I'll be discussing in JavaScript. If you want to create a function in JavaScript, if developer want to create his own function, that's possible by using a keyword called something, function space. So you should say function space, function name. Maybe I have to repeat all the steps one more time. So if you're not clear, so please let me know. Step number 1 is identify the duplication of code and put them in flower bases. Everything, whichever I have written in pink color, that is step number 1. Step number 2 is, you have to declare only output variable, not input variable. That's the step number 2. And step number 3, you have to give a meaningful name. Okay, you have to give a meaningful name. That's a step number 3. And step number 4, guys. Okay, in your business logic, right? You have not declared any input variables, right, inside your function. So that input variables are become a parameters list. That parameters you should declare in parentheses by comma separation. You have to declare that parameters in a list by comma separation, and you should declare inside a parenthesis only. And let me repeat 1, 2, 3, 4 steps I covered, right? And the last step is the very important, your function keyword. So in JavaScript, if you want to create a function, you should start with a keyword called something, function keyword only. So guys, these are, the 5 steps everybody should know how to create a function, guys. I just want to hear a quick revision from you. What is step number 1, guys, we need to? Anyone?
I
What's the point?
identify the
Try to
duplicates
repeat
and
in
put
code
the
and keep it in
duplicates in
flower
the
bracket.
flower braces.
Put them in flower basis. Okay. Point number 2.
Declare only output
Declare
variables, not
output
input
variables inside
variables.
the brackets.
Point number 3. Point number 3.
Give valuable name.
Give
Valuable
some
name
name
to
to the
function.
Yeah, give a meaningful name to the
meaningful
block.
name or some name to the method, sir.
To the block. Yeah, you can say block.
Function.
Or you can
Block.
say set. Yeah.
block.
Yeah. Next, 4 numbers. Step number 4.
We
Declare
have
variable
to
in the name.
Pass
Yeah.
input variables as parameters.
Right. Pass input variables as parameters. Pass input variables as parameters. So fourth number is ABR parameters. And now the last point, guys.
we have to give keyword name function for the declaration.
Correct. So in JavaScript, if you want to create your own function, it should start with a function. So I'm done with the function creation. Then I'm done with the function creation. This is actually, we have to call it as function creation or function preparation. Function creation or function preparation, right? And once your function preparation is done, you should know, guys, how to use a function. You should know, guys, how to use a function. So I'll be showing what is in by usage of function now. So whatever the step number, guys, 1 we did, yeah, this is something we have to call the preparation of function. Now I'll be showing you guys usage of function. So maybe I'll go one step back and I'll explain again what in by preparation and what in by usage. Now everyone has a mobile in your hand now, right? Now in your mobile, if you see the left and right side, you have some buttons, power off, power on, or volume up, volume down. When you click on that volume up, some logic is executed, right? When you click on up, some logic is executed. That logic, they will return only once, or whenever you click every time, they will write the logic guys for you.
Only once.
Only once.
Exactly.
They are repeatable.
Right. They return some logic when user click on that button, and that only once. And as a customer, when we use that button, that same code will be executed many times. Right? So similarly, guys, the preparation of function nothing but writing the logic for a button. And that will happen only once. Now usage of function nothing but using that button. How many times you will use this? Yeah, that's based on your criteria, right? So guys, if you want to use a function, first you should know the name of the function. So my function name is find a plus b whole square. Now it has 2 parameters, right? It has 2 parameters, right? From here, guys, you have to pass your actual values like this. This actual values you have to call as arguments. I'll repeat, a, b are parameters. For a, b, you have to supply some values when you're calling the function, when you're using the function, that are called as actual values, or you can say argument list, guys. You can use any one word, arguments or actual values or actual parameters. You can use any word. So this is usage of the function one time. And sir, I want to do one more time. And then guys, you can call the function, just change your parameters. Just you change your parameters. Similarly, guys, if you want to do one more time, yeah, just change the parameters. Now, if you see, I prepared the function one. This is not a technical term. Whatever the word I written here, it's not a technical term. So the technical term for this word, guys, it's called as something, called a function. Called a function is nothing but preparation of function. Called a function, nothing but preparation of function. Again, guys, it's not a technical term. So the technical term for this, calling function. And in Java or other programming language, we call it as, calling method and called a method. Yes. But here, yeah, the terminology that you remember, preparation of function and, usage of the function. Yes, Kavya. You raised your hand.
Sir, I want to give variables at a runtime, like.
Got it, Kavya. So that is possible by using forms, ma. That is also we'll be discussing in future. Okay. Here we are hard coding the value, but if the values want to give manually or dynamically, then yeah, that will
Okay.
be will align with the forms concept here. Okay. Okay. Right. So guys, this is something called a function and calling function. Okay. So let's run this code first. But before run this code, yeah, I'm sure it will run. But before run this code, now guys, we'll cross verify all the points. Are you following dry rule here?
No, no, sir.
8.
Yes,
Let's
sir,
say
we
we
are
are
following,
man.
not
We are
repeating.
not repeating the code, right?
Not
We are
repeat.
not repeating like left side code, right? So we are following the try rule. And now tell me the next one is it taking more space?
No, no, no.
No, sir.
No, right? And definitely it will take less execution time and performance also will increase. Now one more thing, if the code written in this function way, all our team members can understand. Every team member can understand. Okay, this guy created a function. The function is doing a plus b whole square. Like that, every member can understand this case. Okay. Now that is we have a more readability. And the next one is yeah, this one, guys. I was talking about yeah. Extensibility is difficult, right? In non-functional program. And here, guys, if you want to add a new functional, let's say, sir, I want to do a plus b whole cube also. I want to do a plus b whole cube also. Can anyone suggest me, guys, what changes you are expecting me to do here? If I want to do a plus b whole cube logic in this program?
Just change the
Result.
results.
We will add another
Formula.
result for cube.
Wait. Then I have to explain one more thing also. Guys, you understood the dry rule. I think it's a straightforward, right, everyone? Similarly, guys, when you are learning any language, there's one more principles are there, solid principle, and don't think that only the OOPS concepts are important. Okay, don't think that only OOPS concepts are important. For a fresher now, the solid principle is also very important. I think in that one, I'll explain the first one today because it's meeting my requirement. Yeah, no, 1 second. Yeah, okay, you can see, guys. I think I can explain you the first one. This one, guys. Solid stands for, this is abbreviation actually. S for single responsibility, O for open and close, L for list co-substitution, I for interface segregation, D for durability. So yeah, this is I'll explain, guys. This is not for only C#.NET. Any programming language, Python, C, C++, Java, .NET, PHP, all languages should follow this rule, guys. Now let's go with the first rule, guys. Okay, this one, single responsibility. The meaning of single responsibility. If you create one function, I'm talking about, that function should perform only one functionality, guys. You should not club multiple functionalities into a single program, single function. You remember the TechFest example I given. One person cannot maintain everything for the TechFest, right? So what we need to do, we have to segregate the work, right? We have to say, let's say for one team, if we given, for hospitality, so the team has to dedicatedly work on hospitality. For any other reason, we should not add one more functionality to them. Hey, you're already doing hospitality, that's good, but can you take this, what you call the decoration also? No, we should not give it. That's a single responsibility. Read it, guys. Single responsibility means each software module or a class or a function should have one and only one reason to change it, guys. Okay, does that make sense, everyone? What is SRP rule? Single responsibility principle. Guys, is it out of the context to you?
Yes, sir.
I mean, S means, is it out of the context? Are you clear on the SRP rule?
Clear on this.
Hey, thanks, Rohit, for confirming. So what SRP is saying, let me take you, one more example. Let's say you are preparing biryani, chicken biryani in your home. Okay, so no one should come and, ask you to, can you prepare one more omelette? Or can you prepare something else? Are you already allocated for something? Okay, so yeah, that's what, SRP means, single responsibility principles. So let's say if new requirement will come, okay, if you really need you want to eat an omelette, so you should not disturb the first person. You should ask someone to prepare an omelette. That's, SRP tells actually. So similarly, the reason why I have explained this, if you go back to the code, if you go back to our code, so we got to know one requirement. I want to do, a plus b whole cube also. Then
New
don't touch this
function.
function.
Sir.
Yes, exactly. Yes. So if you want to do a plus b whole cube, don't touch your existing function. prepare one more function, guys, like this is something, modularity, or we can say, extensibility is easy. And yeah, definitely as per it, you have to change the logic. Yeah, you have to change the logic. And whenever you require, you can call it from the down. Guys, this is something, extensibility is easy. I'll repeat, extensibility means adding new features. Extensibility means adding new features. So if you want to add a new feature, don't touch your existing code. Create a new function and add the logic. Does that make sense, everyone? The benefits of functional programming now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, nice. Let's quickly, see the execution of this code, guys. Let's quickly see. Yeah, I'll be pasting this code. Just formatted it. My code gets formatted. Now, guys, let's run the code. You need not to go to the browser and inspect. I mean, you need not to see the console screen. If you just scroll down, you can see a debug console in Visual Studio Code itself. You can see the output. See, guys, we got the same output. We got the same output. Guys, just for my sake, I'll be taking one more requirement. Any one of you can unmute and guys, just tell me a code for functional programming. I'm taking one more requirement here. The requirement is, let's say, area of circle. I'll take something like area of circle. Now, guys, tell me what should I change it? Go ahead. Right. You should change the function name. Tell me what is the function name I have to write.
Find area of
Pi r square.
Right. Hey, I'm asking name of the function, man.
Find area of circle.
Right. Find area of circle, or you can say, get area of circle, whatever it is. Chalo. Okay, what is the formula for area of circle? Stay on
Pi
the
r
formula.
square. Pi r square.
Pi
Pi
r
r
square.
square.
I mean, pi
R
into
into R.
radius into radius, right? Now, in that logic, what is the input variable?
Radius R.
Right? Only, R, right? So that is, you can mention like this, radius. Now, yeah, you need an output variable. But also, guys, you need one constant also, right? You need one constant also, right? Like this. Right? So I declared it, yes. Now, guys, your logic will be, result equal to pi r square. And finally, guys, you'll be printing the logic. Guys, please take some time and let me know if you're not clear on it. See what I did as per the logic. So first you should know the formula. In the formula pi r square, right? This is a formula. Pi is a constant. We cannot change the value, but radius is keep on change. That's what I took as the parameter. Now, if you want to call the function, yeah, then you can pass an argument this way. You can pass, argument this way. Now here, you can calculate the area of circle 7 and 10. Yeah, whatever if you want to do, you can do it, guys. Okay. I think this will make sense, everyone. But let me ask some cross questions here. One by one we'll go. One by one question will go. So, guys, entirely what we have to call it as this piece.
Method.
No?
Call function.
Call
Call
the
function.
Call
Call
the
function.
Okay, nice.
Call
It's a
the
call. Okay. Now let's go with the sub question. What is this?
Function keyword.
Function keyword.
Yes, it's a keyword to create a function. Yeah. Next,
Name to a function.
name, right? And what about this?
Input.
Attributes.
Arguments.
Don't say attributes, man. It's a new
Okay,
word.
arguments.
Yes.
Okay.
Parameter.
Parameters.
Wait. Everyone should say it's a parameter. Parameter, nothing but input for a logic. Input for a business logic. Okay. And then what is this brace?
Function opening.
Yeah.
Opening
brace.
Body.
Function entry. Function entry, we can say. Okay. And yeah, I think, yeah. What about this?
Variable.
Variable.
Input
Output
function.
variable declaration.
Keyword.
What about this?
Constant, sorry. Never
Constant.
change the
We never
value will
change.
never change.
What about this?
Business logic.
It's just a logic.
Business
Logic
Business
result.
Duplicates.
Yeah, you know this. Printing the result. You know this. What is it? Last one, 19th one.
Closing bracket. Like
Correct, correct. And guys, what we have to call it as this entire portion?
Calling function.
Calling
Calling
function.
function.
Okay, what about the phi here?
Arguments.
Argument.
So don't get confused, guys. This is we how to call it as a parameter. Okay, and this is we how to call it as something, no, argument. Okay, I think everyone clear on, guys, how to create a function, and remaining programs, guys, you have to practice. Those who from non-CSC, please, you have to practice it. And if the things are not clear, please let me know. I'm happy to explain multiple examples, because without knowing the function, you cannot understand anything in the future concepts, anything. Okay. So this is something in the functions and the advantage of the functions. Now let me go with some other concepts that we have to concentrate on the functions.
Hello,
Okay,
sir.
guys. Yes.
Sir, we will use the spaces in name of the functions.
No, Rohit. See, it's an identifier. Rohit. You know identifier rules, right? They should not start with a digit.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and they should not be a keyword. Okay, and they should not allow any special character except the dollar.
So capital letter.
And here it should follow a naming convention, something camel case. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Right. Okay. Anyhow, good question. Right. So let me go into some other concepts in the function, guys. So those who already learn functions in C, those who already learn function in C or Java or Python, I'm sure, guys, you have some doubts here. So generally we write the return type, no, but you have not declared the return type. Okay. Yeah. For that question and for other topics, guys, you should know function preparation approaches, guys. Function preparation approaches. So there are totally 4 function preparation approaches are there. Totally 4, guys. 4 function preparation approaches are there. So that 4, guys, I'll be discussing today. Once you know the 4, then, guys, you can do anything in JavaScript. If you know these 4, okay, you can do anything in a JavaScript. But before it, I just want to hear a syntax from you, the way that we prepare a function. Guys, tell me the syntax to prepare a function. We just know learn.
Function
keyword, function name,
parameters inside brackets. We have to write the
Open brackets.
We return something, function name.
function name,
Yeah.
parameters.
Parenthesis.
You should say parameter list.
Parameter list,
Right.
parenthesis, like
Open brace and
brackets,
close brace.
open brackets and close
Actually, we
brackets
should say this is a
statements.
body, right? Yeah,
Body,
this is a
yes,
body of the function, right?
Already said body. Okay.
Okay. I think up to here clear everyone, but yeah, let me change. This is something to like this parameter 1, okay, parameter 2, and parameter 3, and so on, right? This way, we'll write the things. Okay. So yeah, guys, now if you see the syntax, in the syntax, let me add one more keyword. The keyword name something, return. The keyword name something, the return actually. So when you're doing return, you have to return the final result. How to return the final result. Okay. I know a few folks don't know about the return keyword, but what I was discussing now, the function preparation 4 approaches. A function can be prepared in 4 ways. Okay. Approach one is, guys, with parameters, and with return keyword. Guys, if you know the first one, remaining 3, little bit easy. I'll repeat. A function preparation in 4 ways. The first approach is with parameters and with return value. Approach 2 is, guys, without parameters. Okay, without parameters and with return keyword. And third approach is, guys, without return and with the parameter list, with parameter list. And the last one is, guys, can you guess?
without parameter list and without return statement.
Correct. I know, guys, you have a lot of doubts. Sir, on which basis we have to decide? Yeah, that's, I'll be discussing now. But what I want to summarize, a function you can prepare in 4 ways. That's all based on your business use case. Approach 1 is with parameters, with return. Approach 2 is with and without. Approach 3 is without and with, and approach 4 is both, without parameters and without return type. So to know these 4 approaches, so I have collected some questions for you here. So guys, if you see the notes today, September 25. So far I have explained, what is calling function, what is called function, what is parameters and everything. Guys, the notes has very, minimal context. Definitely you have to spend some time. Okay. And yeah, if you see guys, the question is how many ways a developer can prepare a function? So answer is 4. And these are the 4. But if you want to know the 4 guys, yeah, again, there are 4 questions I have written. The question number 1 is when to write a function with parameter list case. If you know these 4 question answers, okay, then you will come to know the 4 approaches guys. So this is the first question. Guys, this is the first question. When to write a function with parameter list. When to write a function with parameter list. Okay. And next question you can expect, when to write a function without parameter list. Are you guys following?
Yes, sir.
Okay. First we'll see when to write a function with parameter list. Okay.
When user gives input, sir.
No,
When
no,
user gives input.
no. Wait, I'll explain. So let me take this bad code. Okay. Let me take this bad code. This is a very bad code. Okay. Non-functional in programming. Right. So guys, to convert this program into non-functional programming, step 1, what we did? Yeah. You remember step 1, what we did? This, whatever the logic is repeating, whatever, the logic is repeating, that logic we moved into the, the block. And for step number, what we did, we just declare, output variable, right? So that's, guys, the step we did it. And step number 3 is, yeah, we took one function and the function name something, get AB square. Hey, function name you can get anything, get AB square. Now just give a pass. Okay, just give a pass. This is what we written the code up to here. Before I want to do the next change, before I want to do the next change, let me ask you 2 questions. How many times we did the A plus B whole square? How many times?
3 times.
3
Okay.
times.
Question number 2. For 3 times, for this business logic, for 3 times, for this business logic, inputs are keep on changing or inputs are same?
Changing.
Inputs are changing.
Now go to this point. Whenever your business logic you want to test, whenever your business logic you want to test with different inputs, then declare that function with parameter list case like this. With parameters like this. This is the way the answer for this question is. You can see question is when to write a function with parameter list. So your answer should be when a function business logic inputs are keep on changing, inputs are keep on changing, then declare that your variables as parameter list case. So if you see, I was calling this function 3 times, but 3 times I was passing different inputs, guys. Anyhow, yeah, the keyword is missing, function keyword is missing. But guys, I hope everyone clear on it. But I have an answer for you. Maybe we can spend some time to understand that answer. So at the end, I'll comment that answer for you. Yeah, at the end, I'll comment that answer for you.
Sir,
Wait. You can first read it. So guys, if you see the answer for it, when a function business logic wants to execute with different inputs, then declare all inputs as parameters. Declare all inputs as parameter list to the function. That's what guys we did it. Guys, you're clear on the question and you're clear on the answers?
Sir.
so normally
Yes,
get is an so can I ask?
Yes, Minish, go ahead.
Sir, in Java, get is used for getting messages, right? Like showing messages. So in JavaScript, is there any change or just you are using for an identifier
No.
get?
See, if you are using Minish get, the
Sir.
functions getters concepts are differ. And
Yes,
now
sir.
here my context is just writing the function name. Writing the function name is completely my decision, nothing but a developer decision. If developer return the function name, and if it is not good, I mean, team lead definitely will suggest you, or don't use some get. It's just a naming convention. You can also write something, do. Okay, that's just a naming convention. It's not related to your Java latest concept. I
Sir,
understand your
okay, okay, sir. Just
Can
for
add anything near
doubt
the
I'm
name,
asking.
right, sir?
Understood. We can write any meaningful name.
Okay, sir.
If
Okay.
I say every time fine now, you people buy hard, every time you have to write fine. That's your wish. That's what I was keep on changing.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
That's why I'm asking that doubt, sir. Yes,
Got
sir.
it. Okay. Guys, everyone aligned on this program? I mean, the question and answers? Can you explain in detail? way?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Which one, ma? I mean, get confused. Someone is asking me to explain in detailed way. I mean, is it okay? Or you want to more brief, ma? The question and answer with example. So that's what I have explained, right? I mean, I don't know where is your logging, but let me quickly take one more example for your benefit. Okay, maybe I will take you one more quick. Yeah, no worry, I'll take you one more way, because as I explain you, this is very important concept. Okay, so guys, first what I'll be doing, I'll be doing n1, n2, n3 and result. Nothing but you can consider addition of 3 numbers. Okay, addition of 3 numbers. I'll be taking n1 equal to 5, n2 equal to some value, n3 equal to 1 value. And guys, the logic is you have to say result is equal to result is equal to yeah, you can do n1 plus n2 plus n3, you can do it. And finally, you can log that result by doing console.log of result. This is one time addition, right? Let's say if you want to do one more time addition with different inputs, this is actually the point that you need to focus. With different input means, see, I changed the input. Now I calculate the business cost and I was printing the result, right? Now, one more time, I want to change the inputs like this. I want to calculate this business result. See, this is what, 3 times we did it. So if you see now, if you run the code, here you will get addition of 532. Here you will get addition of 50, 30, 20. And here you will get the result of 535, 2007. Now what we were doing, we are calculating this business logic 3 times, right? But with the same inputs or different inputs, right? In that case, you can create a one function. Okay, you can create a function. The function name is something, function. Okay, the function name is something, do sum or do addition, whatever it is. Now, you have to declare all our parameters like this. See, n1, n2, n3 are parameters. I took a output variable and be doing the logic and I'll be printing it. And now you can call that function by passing your actual values like this. This is what something I want to explain. Now you can read it the question and answer one more time. Okay, you can read the question one more time. See, the question is when to create a function with parameters. The answer is when a function business logic wants to execute different inputs, see 532, 50, 30, 20, that different inputs, right? Then declare all inputs as a parameters. That's what I did. Is that make sense, Mo? Or did I explain the same way?
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Thanks. I got your acknowledgement. Nice. Okay, this is the first use case. So let me take the second question now. Second question now. Second question is yeah. So the question number 2 is when to create a function without parameter list. Without parameter list. Guys, I think you have seen this my first, the code, right? Maybe I'll take this a plus b whole square logic again. Okay, because you learned this already. In last session also I explained this. Okay, now guys see here, what is the change I was doing? Tell me guys, what I was doing.
Thing would be same.
So you're doing 3
Changing
times
only one
a plus b whole
Variable
square.
values.
Yeah, no. The first thing is, you're doing 3 times a plus b whole square. And for 3 times, are you using same inputs or different inputs?
Same
Same
inputs.
inputs.
Same input.
Exactly. Then you need not to declare as a parameter list. Okay, you can declare in local only. You can declare everything, in local only. Okay. Now, the logic will be goes this way, guys. Your logic, will be goes this way. See, I'll be removing everything. Now you can see the logic. See, where AB reserved, and I declare them locally because these values are not keep on changing, right? So you should not declare them as parameters. See, guys, you are not declared as a parameters. It's empty now. And whenever you call this function, okay, whenever in the sense, guys, how many times you will call this? Even if you call 100 times also, guys, 100 times it won't, do any changes, guys. Okay. So this is, the second question, guys. If you see the second question, when to create a function without parameters. So I think now you got the answer for it. So the answer is, this is the answer. So yeah, this is the answer. If you read the answer, see guys, when a function business logic want to execute with the same inputs, then don't declare all inputs as parameter list. Don't declare all inputs as parameter list. Instead, declare inside the function and initialize them. Declare inside the function and that's what we did, no? Line number 14 and 15. Guys, is that make sense, everyone? When to create a function without parameter list? I need the acknowledgement from everyone, please.
Yes,
Clear?
sir.
Okay, and I want to show you something interesting now. See, in C language, you already learned some concepts, but you don't know them. That you're already aware with that. So I'll show you this. See, it's not. Yeah, maybe I can showing you online here. It doesn't work. I know. It doesn't work. I know. Okay, I'll go with line number 5. In line number 5, you're calling one function with parameters or without parameters?
Without.
Right? Now read it. When to write a function without parameters? See, when a function business logic wants to execute with the same inputs, nothing but whenever you call every time clear screen, you know what it will do? It will erase the previous output, correct? Every time it will do the same work. The work will never change, right? And now line number 6, you are calling square root function with parameters or without parameters?
With parameters, sir. Square root.
Now if you pass 81, it will calculate the square root for 81. And if you pass 144, it will do the square root for 144. Right? So that's what we are changing the inputs every time. And if you pass power 2 comma 10, 2 power 10, it will be calculated. If you pass 2 comma 5, it will calculate 2 power 5. Guys, I think these two examples are clear, everyone. CLR SCR is a one ready-made function. C. It's it's declared without parameters. Now remaining guys, if you say with parameters only, they declared. Does that make sense, everyone?
Sir, it's
Guys,
only
yes,
using
sir.
for one function, right? Only use it for like
Not-
two inputs, sir. Only for 2 inputs, not for more than 2 inputs or like.
No. You can pass a number of parameters. That's based on your business use case. No.
Okay, sir.
See, square root means we know, right? One number we have to give.
Okay, sir.
Power means we did give 2 values, correct?
Okay, sir.
Right.
Output is
So
always
guys, I'm
same
assuming
input.
that. Come again?
If the output is always same, means you don't have to use parameters, sir.
Exactly. You're absolutely correct. So if your output never change, if you run this 5 comma 3, if you run 3 times, 3 times you'll get the same output. See, CLRSC also will do the same, na? When you call 10 times also it will do the same thing. It won't change in behavior. Okay, right. I'm assuming guys you're clear on it. Let's get into the third question and the very important question now. I think this is what I think you need to stretch this thing. So the question number is question number 3. Yeah, when to create a function with return statement. Actually, this is little tricky. Okay, so this is a question number 3. When to write a function with return statement. Okay, fine. Okay, so guys, I'll taking some problem statement here. Okay, I'll taking some problem statement. So the problem statement is write a function which will add 3 subject marks. Okay, which will return 3 subject marks. So guys, this is my requirement. So this is a logic, guys. I have written it, and let me write console.log of result. Console.log of result. And finally, what I'll be doing, finally I'll be calling do sum, and I'll pass in subject number marks is 21, 20, and 23. Okay, guys, do you have any challenges to understand this code?
No, sir.
Acha, first summarize me why I created this function with parameters. Summarize me why this function.
Values
Where
will change.
Values are
result
changing.
logic wants different
We
inputs
do
to
use
But
different
we-
values, sir.
We can
No,
mention
you
different
should
values.
say, sir, different students will get, different marks, no, right? You understood? No, answer. Correct.
Yes,
Different,
sir.
different students will get, different marks only. Guys, I'll extend more 2 to 3 minutes, please, because it's middle of the topic. So please bear. Okay. Right. Now you understood, right? The way that I'm calling and why I took parameters, I think you're clear. Because parameters, they keep on changing. Because we need to calculate this, do sum or do total for every individual student. Now let's see how many people will answer this. Write a function which will add 3 subject marks, or I'll not use the word. Write a program. Okay. Yes, I'll be saying now, write a program which will add 3 subject marks and calculate average as well. Guys, in my previous problem statement, client given one requirement. For the requirement, you already written the logic. Now his client is coming to you and asking you to, I need one more extra functionality. Okay, one more extra functionality. Just tell me what you will do. If the client give you one more requirement, what you will do?
result by 3.
You're doing your dirty work, man, now. Anyone?
Another function where we can calculate the average of 3.
Nice. I told you, the SRP rule. As per SRP rule, you should not touch the existing business logic. Right? That business logic has the function you prepared for one business logic. So if there is a new requirement, you have to create a new function. Don't touch the existing logic. Okay, that's as per your summary. Yeah, what do you have to do, Manu? You have to create a new function. The function name is, I'll be writing, do average. Okay, I'll be writing the function name is do average. Yeah, it is taking a output variable something AVG, and we know the logic, right? And we are doing console.log of AVG. And finally, guys, you can call do average of your marks. I'll be passing the marks. Anyhow, I'll be not using the do sum. Yeah, I'll be using directly do average. Wait. Yeah, I'll be doing this as well, but I'll be doing the average as well. Guys, you understood this logic? Hey, I'm
Sir,
asking everyone.
now we have to call 2 functions now, sir.
Right. I was calling 2 function, but the question is, do you really think that it's a good code?
Oh, sir.
If you say no, you have to tell me why. Okay. Be careful. If you say no, you have to tell me why. Tell me, guys, do you really think that
Because
it's
we
a
are
good code?
calculating the sum again in average.
Right, Madhuri. That's what, the point that everyone has to catch. See, in both function, this is business logic, right? Again, you're doing the same business logic.
Result by 3. Then
Yes.
We
we
can
No,
return
not result by.
result.
Yeah, wait. Not result by 3. I'll tell you.
Local
See, the
variables are
point
we
is
talking about?
as per our requirement, we got a 2 requirement, right? So one is addition, one is average. So the one good thing what we did, we created a 2 functions because we should not touch the existing logics. That is the good part we did it. And the one more bad thing what we did, this logic is. So you're repeating this business logic. You're repeating the same business logic in the 2 functions. So this is not the bad practice. Now the question is, how to avoid this? How to avoid this? Guys, if you see, first function, final result is addition, right? And what you're doing the console.log. And second function, again doing the same business logic. So instead of doing the same business logic in the second function, guys, what we can do, first function should return the result. Okay, first function should return the result. Sir, why return keyword? If you use return keyword only, the do sum will return this final result to some other function. I'll repeat. Whenever you use return keyword in a function body, the current function is ready to send its final result to some other function. If there is no return keyword, the current function does not have a capability to send its final result to some other function. This is something, magic of the return keyword. With return, the current function can send the final result to some other function. Without return keyword, the current function will not send the final result to some other function. Now, as per our requirement, we should not repeat this. Then, guys, we are returning it. Then, whenever we are returning it, instead of doing this business logic, again, simply you have to call do sum and just passing your parameters as it is. Okay. And now you need not to call. See, the calling of do sum, it's your choice. The calling of do sum, it's completely your choice. But I need only, average now. I need only, now average now. Now, guys, let me explain you how this code will work. How this code will work. Step by step, we'll see. Whenever you call do average, control goes to do average called function. Right? Now, control comes inside it. Whenever control comes inside it, guys, then again, what you're doing, you're calling do sum of n1 comma n2 3. From here, guys, the control goes to the green color rule. It goes to do sum. And then, guys, what you're doing, you're calculating result, nothing but 21 plus 23 plus 25. And the final result is we are returning it. So whenever you do this do sum, it completely replaced by the result, guys. Nothing but 21 plus 20 plus 25. And by you are doing what? 3, na? Yeah, that 3 will be calculated. And finally, guys, you can see the result of the console.log. So that is something, how this code will work. Let's run it. And you can see in the console.log, the average is 23, guys. Now, for this, the question, if you see the answer, have an answer. Maybe you can read the answer. Then, if the answer is not clear, so please let me know. I'm happy to explain. But see the guys, the answer is here. 1 second. The answer is, guys, when a function final result used by another function. Read it one more time. When a function final result used by another function, then first function must return the result by using the return keyword. Okay, and it should be last line of the function. Okay, then so that the second function can call it and can do it. That's what, guys, when to write a function with return statement. This is not for only JavaScript. It is for same for Python and Java as well. If you already learned it, I think now it's clear, everyone, I believe. Do you have any still questions on it?
No, sir.
Okay, all clear?
Sir, can we call this do sum function directly from the main function also? Like if we
Yes.
just want the sum of 3 numbers.
I told you no. So it's based on your business.
No.
Let's say I need only sum. Okay, then happily you can call the do sum. But whenever you call something, do sum like this, it won't print the result. Definitely, you have to take some extra variables like this to capture the result, and then that you can print it. Understood?
Yeah. Okay, sir.
Okay. So guys, I'm done. I think I've covered the 3 questions. The 4th one is very simple. Yeah, maybe that I'll address tomorrow. Okay, that's all for today. So guys, don't forget, practice these programs so that you'll get some confidence. Don't forget to practice this program. I know I explained area of circle and a plus b whole square. At least try for simple interest and average of 6 numbers. Okay, that's all for today, guys. Bye everyone. Good night.